And we're going to look at Matthew 20, verses 29 through 34. And this is the first case when Jesus, okay, so God the Son, directly answers your request. And as they went out of Jericho, a great crowd followed him. And behold, there were two blind men sitting by the roadside. And when they heard Jesus was passing by, they cried out, "Lord, have mercy on us, Son of David." They're crying out to him directly. But watch this in verse 31. The crowd rebuked them, telling them to be silent. But they cried out all the more, "Lord, have mercy on us, Son of David." And you're going to notice four things in this situation. Number one, the two men on their own behalf, they hear that Jesus is passing by, and on faith they cry out, "Son of David, have mercy on us." The second thing is Jesus is going to see their faith. Thirdly, the crowd rebuked them 2,000 years ago. In the Roman Empire, if you had some significant disability, it usually meant poverty. It usually meant you'd be propped up someplace to beg. That was the lot of somebody who was physically disabled in some way. And so these two men, they obviously are begging, and the crowd sees them, and they, with scorn and admonishment, "Be quiet." You know what they're saying? You're unworthy. You're interrupting the work of Jesus. Why would they care about two blind men? They were focused on Jesus. They wanted to see Jesus. They didn't want these two guys crying out. But the fourth thing is Jesus was willing to heal them. And so verse 32, and stopping, Jesus called them and said, beautiful question. It's really the genesis of the focus question for us this morning. What do you want me to do for you? And so he asked them, what do you want me to do for you? Lord, let our eyes be opened. You see, if they can see, they no longer have to beg. If they can see, they can get a job. And if they can get a job, they can have a family. And if they have a family, they can have a place to live. And they're not going to sit there on the side of the road. And if they're not sitting on the side of the road, they're not going to have multitudes every single day walking by, scorning them and scoffing at them. Lord, we just want to see so we can live our life. Lord, open our eyes. If you could ask anything that would change your life, which means also change the life of other people, because this was going to be a life changer, a game changer in their life and in the lives of everybody associated with them. And Jesus in pity touched their eyes, and immediately they recovered their sight and followed him. Don't miss the fact that they cried out, Lord, help us. Look, if you have a cry of your heart, you're not bothering God to ask him to show up in your life. God is not afraid of any request that you would make.